Backstage, man, some people are getting some drops on this thing behind me, but anyway, we're here with Enlish, Supar Novar, still backstage. How you look there, man?
All good, fam, all good, just loving the vibes, you know what I mean?
Shake.
Trying to hit the bar.
You know what, we ain't even done that yet either, so let's not make this a long one anyway. So anyway, we like to ask artists how they got their name, man.
Stumbling.
Basically, my name come about real stupid. My name's Enlish, which is English with no G. Basically, back in school, first day back after the summer holidays, I had 3 English books in my English lesson, and I wrote Enlish in all 3 of them, and my boys wouldn't let it slide, and they called me Enlish for about the next 4 months. It's a piss take, and I thought, fuck it, that sounds better than like MC Scorpion or something like that, so I just ran with it, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Well, basically, kind of just come up with the name Nova like when I was about 11, just as a like, tag on a graffiti thing, really, for no real reason when you're young. It kind of just stuck. People started calling me Supar Nova, and there weren't really a reason. And when I come like rolling with Skinny Man and all that, Skinny was always like, you know, Nova's kind of quiet, just chill back there, smoking zoo and be quiet. But when he gets on the stage, you get me, it explodes, you get me, like a Supar Nova. So it kind of just stuck and made sense. You get me?
Alright, well, for those that don't know, and like everyone else basically that does know, like, give us a bit more about like your background, how you first got into music, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if you can remember the first album you ever bought.
Well, I've been into hip hop since I was about 11, so that's going on 17 years now. Started off, went to the dentist when I was about 8 or 9 and had to have a bunch of teeth pulled because I was such a hero. My old dear bought me Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em on cassette. From then I obviously got into Snoop Dogg and that, but I bought 36 Chambers Wu-Tang when I was 11. That sealed the deal. Started writing bars when I was 14. Got into spitting bars probably when I was 18, 19. We're looking at nearly 10 years down the line, and my album nearly got 2 albums ready to come out on Stig's label, Fuck You Music, obviously represent beer and rap. I've been a little inactive for a while, but you know, hopefully in the next few months you might be able to see a little more of the kid, you know what I mean, when the music drops and that.
Yeah, a bit more about your background,
Yeah,
man.
man, same like Snoop, Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, them albums there kind of like really made me want to rap. Before that, my brother was getting me into like Public Enemy and Cypress Hill, fucking old school shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I kind of heard Mud Family around like 97 or something, and I started listening to British stuff, ended up rolling with Skinny Man and that, become a like, member of the fam. From then it's been a ride, bruv, like, I just kind of concentrated on doing my own thing rather than like waiting for someone else or a crew to come and pull me through, you know what I'm saying? So I put my grind on, I put 1 album out, 4 mixtapes, 2 more coming this year, and the grind continues.
Alright, man, yeah, so if there's any ambition that you could really, that's what you're working towards, you know what I'm saying? I know mostly we're doing it for the love out here, but if there's one thing you could say, alright, I set my name in stone now, I've achieved it, you know what I mean?
Well, you know, I'm still out to achieve something. Me, I do it for the love, do you know what I mean? I'm not expecting anything extra out of it. I just want to get some music out there, do you know what I mean? Have some people say, what's poppin', fam? Some people say, you know what I mean, that dude got some bars. Otherwise, you know what I mean, just living life day by day, doing my thing, do you know what I mean? But just ambitions to be a good human being, do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh, nice.
Wu-Tang is for the babies, you know what I mean?
Well, like real talk, I'd say like everything I set out to do in the beginning when I started spitting and that, I've probably achieved already. But I mean, taking it further, if I can make a living and be settled, you know what I mean, and like look after my children and that, you get me, man, I don't need to be balling and rolling around with loads of ice and cars, just live a good life, you know what I mean, learning off music, whether it's even putting out music. At the moment, I'm starting a new job teaching youth, you know what I mean, how to spit and like youth work. I mean, if you want to just make an honest living from music and not have to do no crime, I'm good.
Yeah, man, so look who's just joined us, man.
What's going on? Rhyme Asylum, Skirmish, yo, Cyclone, coming,
Skirmish here, man.
You don't
Cyclone here as well. Solitary confinement, we've been bumping that
Oh,
hard.
you don't know, you don't know. Represent,
No,
you know
seriously, the
deal.
beats, Crooked Eye track, Ill Bill.
Respect, man.
It's a
Yeah,
nice
you know.
album, ain't gonna lie.
I ain't even gonna say nothing then.
Yeah,
No.
say that. Anyway, yeah, so if you can just catch you up, man. How did you choose your name still?
Hey, well, fucking, like me and Possess was just jamming one day in the back of a bus, and like the fucking like word just popped up, and I'm like, oh shit, that's me. Like I'm taking that word and I'm giving it my own definition, because you know there's 2 sides of a person, good and bad, and skirmish means battle, obviously. So there's a good side of me and there's a bad side of me. So it just fit perfectly. So I just took that. It's mine. It's my shit.
Nice, nice. Alright, we like to ask all of you lot, what's your biggest like pleasure and pain of this game? Like the biggest high and low, like the thing that keeps you going and the thing that makes you think sometimes, you know what, stick or fork in it.
You go first.
Oh, word. The thing that keeps me going is just the love of the music, man. Do you know what I mean? I've been into hip hop over half my life. I still am. I love writing bars. I'm spitting bars. You know, the pain of it. The pain of it is, you know, working a 9 to 5, trying to keep a roof over your head, and still trying to be creative and productive. You know, sometimes it's a long process. Otherwise, you know what I mean, it's just all for the love of the music, keeps me inspired, you know what I mean, young lads coming up, spitting heat, you know what I mean, I big up Rhyme Asylum, obviously I roll with Stig and that, you know what I mean, they're inspirational, but, you know, the downsides is just trying to balance life with the pleasurable aspects, you know what I mean, work, music, you know what I mean, and it doesn't mix that way sometimes, but, you know, just keep grinding.
I say like the main pleasure of it, when someone comes up to you and say you've affected them with your music. I think like yesterday someone wrote on YouTube that like my music helped them get through a hard time when their mum had passed. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing that can touch me more than that. And the pain is like everything else. The whole scene, everything, it's all what it is.
Yeah, man. Basically, as every MC knows, like the ops is writing the bars, recording the tunes, performing the tunes, and all of that. You know what I mean? Like that gives you an excitement and a buzz that nothing else in life can give you. Yeah? But nothing compares to it. Nothing. Like I mean, nothing. It's different. It's so different. But the downs, as my man says, like working and keeping a 9 to 5 and doing it independently out of your own pocket. The money you earn from a 9 to 5 while living a real life as well, paying rent, bills, all of that, and funding your own fucking shit. That shit is hard. I ain't gonna lie, cause that shit, I'm brass, like I ain't gonna lie, innit? Like we're doing it right, but I'm brass. But still, that's the worst bit of it. But I mean, I still enjoy it and I love it. And I'm not gonna say I just do it just for the love, because that's retarded. Because I want dough, innit? Who don't? Like I want new books, I want new songs. Like who the fuck don't? Like I want to push an X5. Who don't? You know what I mean? But you just gotta work hard and strive for it, man. As we all do. And the love is there, don't get me wrong, it's not all about the dough, the love is there, but the money does matter. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna chat shit to you, bruv. So, when you got these labels signing other brothers that ain't earned their stripes and shit, like from how we came up, it kinda hurts, like, it hurts, man, you know what I mean? Because we do it for the love, more than the money, you know what I mean? But it's all relative though, isn't it? That's all I have to say. Skirmish, Rhyme Asylum, Solitaire, finally, you know, book up!
Straight, man. Alright, let's just give these two artists a chance to plug their project. So let's wrap this one up so we can all get to the bar. Let them know where they can get your MySpace, your Facebook, whatever it is, man.
Word, my MySpace, myspace.com/Enlish, that's English with no G. I've got a couple of projects coming up over the next few months, hopefully coming out on Stig's label, FU Music, Team Hayes, still repping beer and rap. First joint, Cold Lazarus, obviously got Stig on there, Dr. Syntax, feature from Sean Price, Boot Camp Click, that'll be coming up soon. Also another joint, which may come out before or after, Rap Ain't Real, My Life Is Real, do you know what I mean? Inspired by, quote from the same rapper. So yeah, just hit my MySpace, got a new blog, rapaintreallyreal.blogspot.com, whole bunch of music on there, also some memoirs, anecdotes. I've interviewed some people, got some funny stories the fans might want to hear.
Sorry, what was the title? What was the thought behind that, man?
The thought behind that is just I know enough people, you know what I mean, my man here, a lot of people, you know, I've been rapping and that for a long time. I know a lot of dudes with a lot of funny stories, you know what I mean, and also dope stories that you probably never hear. I mean, some boys in their mid-40s, you know what I mean, going to the premiere of Beat Street in 1982 and shit, you know what I mean, when I was born in 82. Stories that I think people need to hear, do you know what I mean? So look out for that in the future, rapaintreallyreal.blogspot.com. There'll be interviews on there, a bit of promotion of the music and stuff, you know, because it's all for the love of the game. So, peace.
Yeah. let's wrap it up quick. Supar Novar, you get me, Twitter, MySpace, Facebook, Reverb Nation, /Supar Novar, you get me? You can catch that right there, that's the spelling. You can see it there. Explosivemusic.com, and the new mixtape dropping in about a month, Man on Fire, yeah? Plus the FLIB album dropping later this year. One love, yeah?
Got it covered.